sleep and be unimpaired, nor can you get 8 hours of sleep but have very poor quality of sleep and be unimpaired the next day.
I'm a big proponent of people getting some sunlight, ideally sunlight, but other forms of bright light in their eyes early in the day and when they want to be awake.
Yep.
Essentially during the phase of their 24-hour circadian cycle when temperature is rising, and then starting to get less light in their eyes as our temperature is going down in terms of later in the day and in the evening.
I think that's exactly what we recommend right now, which is try to get at least 30 to 40 minutes of exposure to some kind of natural daylight. There was some great work recently coming out in the occupational health domain where they moved workers from offices that were just facing walls and, didn't have any exposure to natural daylight. And then they did a time period during that study where they actually were in front of a window and working, and they measured their sleep. And their sleep time and their sleep efficiency increased quite dramatically. I think the increase in total sleep time was well over 30 minutes, and the improvement in sleep efficiency was 5 to 10%. And if you're batting an 80%, sleep efficiency average, we're a bit concerned about that. But add 10% to that, and now you're in, a great echelon of healthy sleepers.
Yeah, these portals are the only way to convey to the rest of the brain and body about the time of day and wakefulness. I have a number of questions about caffeine. Does the timing in which we ingest caffeine play an important role in whether or not it works for us or against us?
The dose and the timing makes the poison. Caffeine has a half-life and it's metabolized. The half-life is somewhere between 5 to 6 hours, and the quarter life, therefore, is somewhere between 10 to 12 hours. It's variable. Different people have different durations of its action, but for the average adult, 5 to 6 hours. So let's say that, I've been awake for 12 hours now, and it's, 8 p.m. and I'm feeling a bit tired, but I want to push through and I want to keep working for another couple of hours. So I have a cup of coffee. All of a sudden I was feeling tired, but I don't feel like I've been awake for 12 hours anymore. Then after a few hours and the caffeine is starting to come out of my system, not only am I hit with the same levels of adenosine that I had before I'd had the cup of coffee several hours ago, it's that plus all of the adenosine that's been building up during the time that the caffeine has been in my system.
So sort of an avalanche of...
It is a tsunami wave.